Hello and welcome back to Anchor Chicken, the podcast where, listen, we're not here specifically to be objectified, but if you want to tell me how pretty I am in the comments, you can go on ahead. Kevin, tell us what you're thinking about right now.
Ooh, all the ice.
All the ice. Yeah. Hey, listen, we're Texas boys. We're not really accustomed to ice and snow, but at least like once a year now, we get frozen over. We're currently in that state as it is. Extremely white outside, extremely bright outside. Something that I noticed is like at night, usually it's like pitch black outside, but with all the white reflecting, whatever light is making it through the clouds, it's like you can see perfectly fine outside at night, which is weird.
Just
it's like a weird,
generally brighter.
Yeah, it's like a weird night vision effect. I feel
That's
like I have
cool.
like a power, like I'm a Khajiit from Skyrim. You know what I'm saying?
Got that dark vision or whatever they call it.
Exactly. That's kind of what it is too. It's kind of like a silvery, like reflective. Yeah, it's what it feels like to me.
Dang, I need to check that out. We got like a bunch of lights around the house, so it's always like pretty bright around us. But I'm curious. Like, I need to go outside tonight. And
That's right. You have like
just
some
look around.
fruity ass like LED kind of shit going on around your house, right?
The jellyfish lights, not a sponsor. Yeah, got those around the house. And so like overnight, we do colors for like holidays and stuff, but usually around like midnight, we just turn into like white security lights.
Okay.
So it is like very bright outside. It's like a little bubble of brightness around our house.
Yeah, you had to turn that shit off because it's really cool. Just kind of like looking outside and being able to see at night.
Okay.
But being stuck inside like this, I can't help it. We're kind of gamers around here. We like to game a little bit. I can't help but pull out some games. I've been playing a lot of games here recently, being stuck inside, not being able to go out anywhere.
Yeah, it's the perfect weather for it. Just get all cozy, get the heater up. You're stuck inside anyway. Just put a little game on.
Seriously, and cozy gaming overall is kind of taken off. There's like a lot of developers creating specific games for cozy gaming. And the game that I've been playing recently that I know like you're basically obsessed with, as is like a lot of people in the gaming community, if that's what you want to call it. I think everyone is kind of a gamer at this point, plays some form of game.
Is COVID did that.
Yes, it did. Is Blueprints. I've been playing quite a bit.
Yes.
And I have to tell you, it might be the most frustrating fucking game I've ever played. I truly don't believe that this was developed to be a rage game, but it's seriously motherfucking rage inducing. It's kind of bullshit if we want to talk about it a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's all mostly down to luck. Now, listen, I know that there's like a little strategy involved, but overall, this game, which is like a really in-depth puzzle game, boils down to fucking luck, and I cannot stand that fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's like it's a roguelite, I think. Roguelike. I'm not really sure. I've heard people say it. I don't know if I've ever really seen it written down. But yeah, you start over every day. Like you spend a day drafting a house, right? And then at the end of the day, or when you run out of steps, you start over and everything gets wiped basically. And you have to start from scratch. There are only a few things you do that are like permanent changes. So yeah, you spend a lot of time like attempting to accomplish something and just not, and having to start all the way over again and try again the next day. And there's some complicated things in that game. So you need some shit to like line up for you. And if you don't get it, it can be very frustrating.
It's super frustrating. And not only like I was cool with the build up once I understood what I was doing, which by the way, who makes a fucking game where you have to sequentially discover the rules or even how to play
like
it?
How to play.
It doesn't tell you how to play the fucking game. You start off and you're just kind of like dropped with a letter that tells you like how this house kind of works. And then they don't even tell you how to play the game. I had to get
like
together with you to discover some kind of strategy because you're some kind of fucking whiz kid and sat around and just fucking slurped up that game until you understood a little bit more about it than everybody else. But overall, what a frustrating fucking experience to just drop you in the middle of somewhere, not tell you any rules, not even tell you any controls. by the way. You don't even know all the
Hmm.
fucking controls. There's a way to sprint in this game that like you don't
It
discover
takes days to like figure it out. Yeah.
unless you accidentally press the fucking button and realize that
Yeah.
you're moving at a different speed. That's
Ooh,
it's overall just I really again don't think it was developed to be a rage game, but I mean maybe it was.
it can be that.
It
It
absolutely
can
is.
definitely be that. Yeah. I
Dude,
think it
I'm
was
telling
developed
you.
to be a a really difficult puzzle game. And just by the nature of difficult puzzle games, it's rage inducing.
I'm not one of those people that is like a controller thrower breaker type
Hmm. Hmm.
guy. You know what I mean? I just like it's a video game. I really don't get that off about video, but that fucking game, bro. I haven't thrown my controller. I haven't broken it, but I have squeezed it real fucking tight because it's. I have listen, dude. I have been in the final sequence of the game for like hours now, or at least like the first like main objective, right? To
Hmm.
get to the secret room. I've unlocked it and I've been just trying to get back there for probably 10 to 12 hours of gameplay at this point. And I'm just like stuck in this loop of bullshit. Stuck in this loop of absolute rage inducing fucking bullshit because I've done absolutely everything right up to this point and the game will not allow me to progress. It's I'm getting a little angry. I'm getting a little hot just kind of talking about it.
I can tell. I can feel it. And you said that the other day when you gave an update. So this might be more rage inducing. I'm not sure, or maybe you already understand it. But I assume you found the north lever for room
Mm-hmm.
46.
Mm-hmm. Show did.
Yeah,
Yep.
and to be clear, that is not a permanent change. You have
I
to
know.
open that every day. Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Just making sure you
And I
didn't
do
think,
every
oh, I
single
opened
day.
it.
I
Yeah.
have multiple ways to get there and open it.
Hmm.
Some short ways, some long ways. If I want a nice stroll, I can do that. Opening that door is not a fucking issue. It's
It's
getting
getting
back
into the
to where that door is, which is a place
yeah.
I have been before multiple fucking times, and I cannot get back there. Oh my lord. Ugh, I could write gospel on how angry it makes me.
I bet. Yeah, you got to get back there, and you got to get back there with enough steps to make sure you can get that lever open and get all the way back again.
Yeah, it's listen. Um I'm going to move on because I might do you this is basically my rage game. Do you even play rage games? You know, rage games have been kind of like a trend for streamers because I think people just like overall enjoy watching people hate themselves.
Hmm.
Um but like have you ever tried any? I think I've maybe tried one or two and it lasts like about 10 minutes before I fucking move on.
Yeah, if you consider, which I feel like I do, even if other people disagree with this, like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Hollow Knight, or Silk Song as rage games, Hollow Knight, Silk Song for sure are rage games.
I just downloaded
Um,
that to take a break from Blueprints. Maybe I shouldn't.
oh, woof. Yeah. Hollow Knight, definitely start with Hollow Knight. Silk Song is just harder and meaner to you than
Wonderful.
Hollow Knight is. But yeah, I've definitely played a few. I go back and forth on whether or not I like them. I did like Elden Ring. That was fun. And Hollow Knight beat, so that was really fun. Silk Song, we kind of rage quit it, honestly. We haven't gone back in a little while.
I don't. I while Souls like games are definitely rage inducing, they're not like the new trend of fucking rage games that have been like really popularized mostly by streamers and like content creators. Stuff like you and I played one, Chained Together, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Stuff
yeah.
like that is made
Yeah,
to
I've seen that.
specifically piss you off.
There's one that's
And
like rowing a boat with your
yeah,
friend,
yeah,
and one I've seen that comes up that like tries to trick you. Uh, it's just like you walking through these rooms and they have different prompts, but the prompts like attempt to trick you to like piss you off.
yeah. See,
Um,
stuff like
yeah.
that seems to be really popular, and you know, watching, because I still watch content like that. Watching people play it makes me kind of want to experience it, but at the same time, man, like maybe it's just better left watched. Maybe it's just better left as
I
content
think
that I
it's
enjoy
that.
and not
Yeah.
content that I like partake in.
Yeah. I don't have the persistence for stuff like Chained Together and things like that. Like, I'm just, I get tired of it quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think not only are they like just base developed games, like basically just a bunch of borrowed assets or AI generated assets, even just kind of shoved into a game and thrust upon you to navigate.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it's just I don't really need that kind of negativity in my life. Evidently, if Blueprints is pissing me off as bad as it does, and if Souls like games piss you off as bad as they do, maybe like rage games just aren't our jive. Maybe we we might live longer. Our hearts might enjoy the break if we don't get into that.
Yeah, 100%. I quit playing competitive games for a similar reason. Like, I'm not sitting down to get annoyed or frustrated or pissed off.
Seriously,
Like, if it's doing that to me, I'm not having a good time. And that's what I'm
it's
here to have a good time.
it's not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Hmm.
But even with like the low development lift in those rage games, I see the same type of thing happening in like normal fucking games. Like one of the games that we played for a really long time, Escape from Tarkov, was like in beta. I think they recently released it. I don't know. I don't play it anymore. Fuck that game.
Yeah.
But it was in beta for like 10 years, 15 years. Yeah. And it's just like that. Like these normal games that a lot of people play that are really popular are just like hardly developed, released in beta and alpha stages as an excuse for like low quality work. And
Hmm.
some of these beta and alpha stages, like you pay for the game. You pay for the game up front and you get access to their beta and alpha stages, which for games like Escape from Tarkov just last for, decades long. And it's really just an excuse to pass, I think, a inferior product under your nose and you make money off of it.
Yeah. Like, stretch out that like live service model thing where they're just going to continually improve the game as you play it.
Seriously.
Um,
Yeah.
hmm It's definitely gotten frustrating in the game industry as a whole. Part of me like can understand it because games do take a really long time to develop, especially if you want like a really ambitious game. Speaking of, I'm gonna try to remember to bring something else up once we finish this topic, but uh, it seems like an excuse, yeah, to go ahead and start getting funding while still developing the game. Uh, and then in some games like Tarkov, honestly, Tarkov's going to catch a lot of flack here. There's very little care or attention paid to the player base and like making a game that addresses issues and like appeals to the player base. I think Sea of Thieves did a really good job of that, of like coming out with the incomplete game, but then kind of scrapping their plans and just listening to what the players cared about and adjusted and kind of worked on that. A lot of games like don't do that. Like they don't talk to the community. They don't provide updates. They don't really care what the community has to say. They just kind of stick to their plan and just hope for the best. I think Anthem is what I was going to bring up is a good
Oh
example of
man.
that.
Oh man. Anthem didn't even get a chance, man. Anthem,
It did not.
honestly, I had a shitload of fun playing Anthem
Yeah.
for about 10 hours and then
And
there was nothing else left.
then it
You
was
got
just
like
like
to the
repeat
end of the
that on a
game.
higher difficulty.
Seriously,
Yeah, that
yeah.
was it.
If they had
Yeah.
like if they had put an ounce of effort and effort, whichever one sounds right to you,
Mm,
if they had put an ounce of that stuff right into developing any more at all,
hmm.
I'd probably still be playing that game today. I recently read an article that they like shut down servers forever. You used to be able to make it into the game and like play it or dash around if you wanted to. No longer. It's gone forever.
Yeah, I saw that they were shutting down support, and then I saw another announcement that there's like a $10 million revival plan that they're putting like 10 million back into development for it, and I think
I
gonna
hope
try for a
so.
re-release or something like that.
That would be great. I'll play it if they re-release it. That's the game
Yeah,
was good. The
it
game
was good.
as it stood was really fucking good, and then they
Yeah.
just dropped it like no one was playing it, but but
Oh,
we
it
all
got
were.
ate up. Yeah, it got ate up on like the review circuit, and it did the whole overpromise under deliver thing, very No Man's Sky esque,
Mm-hmm.
where they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, there's going to be all these things you can do," and then it released with like maybe 10% of that available, and it got ate up by the reviewers. But I was mad for a long time on that because the reviewers were I don't think they were as objective as they could have been. I feel like the reviewers were just jumping on the hate train and like generally complaining about stuff that is fixable and like could have easily been repaired over a couple of months of like updates from the game. And they just killed it. Like nobody bought it, nobody wanted to buy it. There was a bunch of people on release, and then like the day after that, everything fell off.
Well, it was during a time that one a lot of games during this time period had launch issues, especially a lot of live service games. You would like
Almost everyone, yeah,
they would launch, you would try to log in, and about 12 hours to maybe about 24 hours later, you would actually get to play.
yeah.
That is if you made it in and the game wasn't buggy to the point of not being
You
able to
didn't
play it.
crash out. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. Either can't play or just crash and get back in a 12-hour queue.
Yes, and unfortunately, that was like mixed. Like some people had that experience, some people didn't have that experience. When we were playing, specifically, like referring to Anthem, when we were playing it in our friend group, like it was even
Mm-hmm.
mixed within our friend group. There were people that got in early and were able to play, people that had to wait a day before they could play, people that had to wait a day and then got in and still couldn't play. There
Couldn't
was
play.
It
Mm-hmm.
was just like so spotty. And then you add on top of that EA at that point in time, and maybe still, was like one of the most hated developers on the
Mm-hmm.
face of the planet Earth. And it was just it was bad timing overall for that game, I think.
It was. EA was in the midst of like some. I don't even know if you'd call them scandals, but some turmoil around very similar things. This is Anthem was, I think, before the Battlefront 2 thing where everybody was mad about the micro purchases, but after
Maybe.
games like was it Evolve, right? Where you were like the big monster and your crew of friends. It was like a 1v5 style game.
Oh, I don't
And
remember the name of
yeah,
that game. Maybe it was Evolved, but yeah, I remember
something
what
like
you're talking
that.
about.
And it was like a $700 investment to like get the game and all the content on day one, and
Yeah.
like it was insane. Nobody bought it. Like a year later, that game and all the DLC was free. They were just like giving it away because nobody played it. Yeah, so it came out like at a peak time of this whole like over promise under deliver of developers, and I think it suffered heavily from that, on top of all the gameplay issues and everything.
Yeah, I feel like not only are a lot of games just killed by these types of issues, but overall just like get killed by like I don't know. There seems to be like an overarching attitude kind of developing in media and our social kind of sphere here in America that like being a gamer is like incel behavior.
Mm.
Which, if you don't know what that means, is like involuntary. I actually learned this from a movie. I had no idea what it meant. Had heard it, but it means to be involuntarily celibate. So someone who basically couldn't get laid even if they wanted to.
Kind
In
of
fact,
despite wanting to. Yeah.
yeah. In fact, there are like memes about like men who have computers just like that one over there that people can see,
Mm-hmm.
are like specifically the type to be involuntarily celibate. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
such a strange, really a strange dichotomy that the the generations that our generation, maybe the generation just prior, and the generations forward, the people who are actually making these memes are people who have lived and grown up with video games their entire lives. The average age of a gamer is somewhere like in 35 to 40. So it's such a common activity, but it's like being demonized again. This seems like a cyclical thing, being
Yeah.
demonized again in popular media.
Yeah. And I think a lot of that has to do with like the rise of money in competitive games.
Mm-hmm.
When we were younger, first person shooters and like competitive shooters and stuff were still brand new, like baby new. We had like Halo, Combat Evolved, and Gears of War, old Rainbow Six, old Ghost Recons, things like that. So they were like some of the first like truly multiplayer shooters, and they developed a bit of a competitive circuit, but it was still very new and not a lot of people watched it. There wasn't like a ton of money in it. But then I think corporate gaming got their hands on it and like realized, not only with the rise of streamers and the fact that like streamers generate a lot of money around like competitive games, but just the competitive circuit in general and the drive for people to be competitive and watch competitive content turned a whole bunch of studios into that direction. And you start seeing the rise of like League of Legends and like MOBA style games. You start seeing the rise of like even Rainbow Six switched to like a 5v5 like ability MOBA style competitive game. You have Overwatch, you have Marvel Rivals, right? Like all these games came out to be hyper competitive and like hyper competitive around team formats. And that is some of the most toxic video gaming experiences out there, which is why I mostly avoid stuff like that. But I think it's created this like public perception of gamers being toxic because the games that everybody sees are the really toxic ones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go on.
That's
No,
it. I mean,
please.
that's the
No, that
goal.
was it. This is
Yeah.
the segment that we like to call class time with Kevin. It happens at least once per episode, sometimes multiple times per episode, or it can be the whole episode. This is where Kevin deep dives a specific topic that he has more information on than anybody else, and we take notes about it. So, no, Kevin, please continue.
It's the nice little overlap of the Venn diagram of my tism and ADHD, the
Hmm.
little impact of just diving into rabbit holes. But
Yeah,
yeah,
instead
I'm
of is
opinionated on video games.
well, I called you out for having incelibate style behaviors, and you could have just said like, I play video games and I fucks. But instead, we took a deep dive on the development of competitive gaming. I have written down here, as well as big studio and corporate investment.
Mhm.
So please, let's break this down quarter by quarter, if you will.
That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I think
Oh, okay. Oh, we got
yeah,
there. Whew.
companies. It's a lot like the news cycle too, right? Like everybody who makes money realize there's more money to be made pissing people off. Yeah, write that one down.
I I thought it was over. I took my glasses off. Got to put them back on. No, that hurts my eyes like crazy. I have both contacts and I put the
Just
glasses
back
on.
and forth.
It's just like, my gosh, whew, that was tough. No, I agree. Overall, I think that there's been like a rise of really toxic behavior online when it comes to gamers and gaming,
Hmm.
as well as like the popularity of like singular streaming, like one person streaming games for 8, 9, 12 hours, right?
Hmm.
Like has created this like persona that people don't tend to gravitate towards. So I think it's just a development of a lot of things, and is unfortunately labeled a lot of people with those same type of attributes as being those unwantable people. I don't know, but
Yeah, that works.
overall, it's just an internet trend, and if we live our lives by internet trends, like what are we really doing? Go out and touch some grass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or some
Get
ice.
some, yeah, get some grass on your wall, like me. Can't touch it and touch it. There we go. Now I can play games. Uh, no, that's funny. Speaking, it's actually funny. Touching grass, playing games. That makes me think about the fact that we are like one of the first generations to really grow up with video games, and for like having a video game console in your home to be a common thing.
Hmm.
But that did happen like within our lifetime. So there was a point in our lifetime, if we think back, where we weren't really gamers. And I can't even, honestly, I was like one of the first people in my friends group to get a video game console, N64. No, actually, SNES. Holy crap. I had that one really early.
Hmm.
Um, but even when I had it, it was like I was still going outside and touching grass. I don't even really
Yeah.
remember what it was I was doing. I was cruising the streets in my neighborhood with my neighborhood
Yeah.
friends. Like I don't
On
know
a
what I
bike or
did.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did a lot of
bicycling,
that. Just bike
being physically
arounds.
active. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Throwing a football around or something. I don't know. It's hard to think about what we did. We just did random things outside. And that's very true. We also had an SNES pretty early, but like I remember playing it, but I would play it like sparsely. I'd play it like if I was homesick from school and there was no
Hmm.
one to like hang out with or nothing to do, or like, I don't know, it's rainy outside, or yeah, like this, like it's frozen and you can't go do anything. So you just like pop
Oh
in. I used to play
bullshit.
SWAT Cats, bro. Used to play
If it
that
was
SWAT Cats game all the time.
But if it was frozen, you're telling me that you chose to stay inside and play video games when you were a kid?
Probably not,
No
because
fucking
you're off
way.
school when it's frozen. So
You're off
you're everybody's
school.
home. So you're like, I'm gonna go outside and play in this ice.
Yes, I'm gonna throw ice chunks at my because that's what we get here in Texas. It is not snow.
It's not snow.
It's
No,
fucking
it's
ice.
ice
I'm gonna
cube.
throw ice
Yeah.
cubes at my friends
At
outside
my
as
friends. Yeah.
hard as I can.
Oof. There were some injuries.
Oh, for certain, for certain.
Hmm.
No, I really, I guess it really was just, going out and whatever it is that the neighborhood kids wanted to do that day we were doing. I remember playing like street hockey
Hmm.
and basketball. It was a lot of sports. Like when we were kids, just kind of playing sports outside in the neighborhood was kind of the thing, I think. Whether we were
That's
playing
true.
like some basketball or whoever had a
Basketball was real
basketball
popular.
hoop, football if we had like a big front yard around someone's house,
Hmm.
just all kinds of stuff that I guess like maybe some kids experience that now, but I would say by and large that experience might be lost on a lot of children these days. I think there are a lot of kids mostly staying inside.
Yeah, I don't know what kids do these days, to be honest with you. But I live in a neighborhood around like an elementary school,
Hmm.
and there are a lot of kids in this neighborhood. We do see them from time to time, but they're not just constantly out like I was with my friends. Like we were
Exactly.
we were just present in the neighborhood. If you were outside, you were probably seeing us at
You're
some
seeing
point.
us. Exactly.
Yeah.
So much so
Yeah.
that like all the people in the neighborhood like knew if they didn't know your
Hmm.
name, they were like, it's the kid from that house.
That
Like if
house.
you if
Yeah.
you got hurt in front of their house, like they would know what house to go get your parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like
I
now
don't
I
think
only
that kind of thing
see
exists anymore. Yeah.
like a kid walking a dog or something like that. Like,
Maybe.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe riding their
that's it.
bike to the corner store to get snacks to go back inside and play and play some video games some
Maybe.
more. Like a
Yeah.
lot of screen time going on
Hmm.
with these kids nowadays. These little whippersnappers running around. um, yeah, I think I kind of miss that overall, and like that's more nostalgia than anything. But even just like I here recently, I tried to put together like a like neighborhood sort of league of just getting together and playing different sports on the weekend with kids, adults, whoever wanted to show up. Yeah, I would bring my kids, and if there were enough kids to play, they could have like a kids game. If there were like just a few kids, they could kind of fold into the adults game. But it was like we would play kickball one weekend, we would play basketball the next weekend, but bro, sooner or later, like attendance just died because one, I started this league during the summer in Texas. It was like 120 degrees outside, bro. I didn't want to go outside either. So there was like a little break from that, but even after that, it's just like it's hard to pull people out of their little hovels nowadays. Everyone kind of wants to just stay at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very interesting. It also creates like before because this developed too, right? Like we're talking about how we transitioned from a lot of people being outside and very social, etc. The alcohol industry is like, oh, people are drinking less, they're going to bars less, and blah blah blah. So like it's happening just all around. People are just not going out as much for any activity really, and that kind of transitioned. And there was a little window of time where people were coming inside more and they were spending more time in front of the TV, where we had like the golden era of TV, like all the shows that were popping off, like 24, Prison Break, Heroes, like
Mm-hmm.
akin to what Game of Thrones did, where even though everybody was inside not really interacting, when you did go interact with people, you had a lot of shared experiences because you all watched the same things. You all watched the same movies. You all watched the same shows. But now with streaming services and everything being spread out everywhere, everybody's inside watching their own little bubbles of things because like algorithms feed them specific content. Then when you do interact in person, it's just a whole lot of, oh, have you seen blah, blah, blah? No, I haven't, but I've been watching blah, blah, blah. And people are like, oh, I haven't seen that either. I'm going to have to check that out. It's just a whole bunch of people not watching the same things you watch.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people comparing their content calendars is really what it is.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the overall destruction is there's so many things to do inside now, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
and so many honestly high quality things to do inside now, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
playing video games or watching, whatever content it is on YouTube, Netflix, whatever streaming service you prefer. Personally, like I'm a huge fucking YouTube watcher. I watch YouTube more than most people watch cable TV. If like you subscribe to whatever cable TV, I watch YouTube. I probably watch YouTube more than I watch Netflix, and I watch Netflix quite a bit. There's
Yeah.
like so much high quality content, high quality and personalized content on YouTube that it's hard for me to break away from it. But overall, like if we look at the amount of content that there is to consume, just man, no wonder everyone's staying inside. You're either
Mm-hmm.
staying inside and making content, or you're staying inside and watching the content that all the other inside fucks have made, right? Like us inside
Yeah,
making
yeah.
content. Look,
That's all we're doing all weekend. We're either staying inside watching content or currently making content.
seriously, contentception around here.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. We need something big like Game of Thrones to happen again to get everybody all united on the same train because it's fun to be able to talk about stuff. I'm almost coming back around to like watching sports because at least that is consistent and like shareable as small talk because it's so hard to have small talk now. Everybody's just like, how's the weather? And that's it. That's the only thing you can connect on.
Yeah, because there's no shared experiences. I even
Yeah.
we're like you said, leaders in our jobs, so we end up speaking to clients quite a bit. And the
Mm-hmm.
hardest part of the client interaction is the fucking small talk because like you said, there's so few things to relate on, and even the things that you can relate on are usually not safe for work. And it's not because I'm talking about fucking somebody. It's because
No,
it's like
it's like politics.
politics
Yeah, or
or
like
fucking
current events or something
current
like that.
events, or it's like a show, and shows have just gotten crazy now, so you
Gotten,
like
yeah.
can't get into the details of the show, not only because it's not safe for work, but also you don't want to like ruin it for somebody because we're all just sitting down sucking big fat content dicks when we get home. Like it's just there's just so few things to talk about now.
Yeah, you gotta, it used to be really easy, I think, to just give or take personality types, etc. Like if you just ran into somebody randomly at the grocery store or something when you were out in public, it used to be pretty easy to generate at least some mild small talk because of those like shared experiences, where now it is very difficult. You almost have to you have to like carve out time in your life to do like zeitgeist things so that you have something to talk to other people about.
Honestly, people just like planning like trivia nights at their house for certain, and even then you're not going outside, you're going to someone else's house, which like I guess is stepping outside of your house and going into someone else's like
Yeah.
space, but we're still doing that shit inside. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
like, listen, going out to a bar, you're inside, but like that feels more like going out than like going out,
It's still
going to
public
someone
space
else's little
versus a
fucking
private
hovel.
space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Public space versus private space. Overall, we definitely should be getting outside more. But like even like just taking it halfway there, going to a public space seems a lot less now than it used to be. And like you try to make plans with people even, and it's like it's tough to talk people into pulling themselves out of their little hovel, man. It's
It's
tough. We're all
hard.
little fucking hermit crabs.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's like stuff on top of that. I think people are stressed out and tired and blah blah, and it can be hard to want to go be social because that's the other thing. It's not easy to be social anymore. You got to put effort into it. So like if you want to go be social, like you're basically working at it. You're not just going out and being
You got to
yourself
study
around
up.
other people. Yeah. Because like if you try that, if you try to put no effort into being social and just show up somewhere, it's going to be a whole lot of like the worst thing is if you're going out with a group of other people who are like frequently social. I'm talking about things like we're seeing the rise of like D&D groups, seeing the rise of
Sure.
like bar trivia and things like that because people want these like shared go out, get out of their house. Like Warhammer is getting really big. Like Magic the Gathering. Those are all the nerdy ones because I'm a nerd and those are the ones that I'm aware of. But like
I was about to say great examples
you
here.
see,
I'm sure that
you
there are other
see
perfectly fine examples. Book
book
clubs,
clubs.
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Clubbing things up. Like I started an anime club with friends because we all like animes, and like
Mm.
it's just an excuse to be able to talk to each other about shared things. Um, and yeah, if you go out or try to like join that and you're not part of the zeitgeist, then it's a lot of you just sitting there listening to other people talk about things and like not being able to be involved in it.
Yeah,
So it
just sitting
gets,
around kind of heavy breathing and drinking whatever they've provided.
yeah, and just being like, oh, that sounds interesting. I haven't seen that show or read that book or anything yet, but I'll be sure to check it out. It's like,
Yeah, and then like all the inside jokes start flying around and you're not a part of them, but you're sitting there laughing
mm-hmm.
just to not feel awkward.
Just because other people are laughing. Yeah.
But then you're like the weird guy laughing at an inside joke that you don't know anything about. And everyone else knows that. And they're not going to call you out to your face, but they all know that you're kind of a weird fuck because you don't get why it's funny.
That you don't know. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard out there, man. It's hard to be social
Man, it
these
is
days.
hard out there for a pimp, bro. Absolutely hard out there for a pimp.
Always.
People are far too educated now about STDs. It's hard to sell your hose. It's tough. But I do miss going out and being like physical. Not that I could. Maybe I could. I don't know. I work out a lot, but also I hurt a lot more now. Even just working out hurts a lot more now. And I
Mm-hmm.
think I may have even brought it up on this podcast, but I think I told you just like it was a few months ago now. We're bad at time frames. We spoke about this. But
Mm-hmm.
there was like a dads at recess event at my kid's school. And so I went, volunteered. It was like come out and play with these kids. We got sports balls. You can play basketball, football, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's always just going to be what the kids want to do. And when I got there, the kids wanted to play tag. Bet I'm down with some tag. Running kind of sucks. I'm a big guy, but like we'll play some tag. So like I'm out there juking these kids. Getting them with spin moves. I'm dipping. I'm diving. They love it, right?
Mm-hmm.
When an adult plays with kids, kids just love that shit. They eat that shit up. And I thought I was doing fine until I tried to sit back down in my car and just like from my asshole all the way up to my fucking titties, just the worst pain, just all the pain in the world. And like to the point where I couldn't effectively, and I did anyway, but I couldn't do it very effectively, work out for the next like week. I was messed up. I couldn't sit
Oof.
comfortably. My back was messed up. My butt was messed up. I don't know. My hips overall just frozen over. So like I want to go out and like start a neighborhood league, like go out and be active and have a good time. But also, I'm scared shitless. I'm just gonna injure myself.
Yeah, I hear that. I that's like such a big thing post 30, right? As you really start to
Yes.
notice, which people say I always thought was like a little bit of a trope, but like it's so real. You can freaking pick up like you can like take the trash out and like the little effort you got to put in to get it past the like suction of the trash can. You know, you got to pull it a little hard, and you're like,
Yes.
okay, my back's screwed for the next 3 days, and I'm,
Yeah, I
I'm
hurt my shoulder.
like, that's all I did, and now I'm hurt. Yeah.
Have you fucked yourself up by sneezing yet?
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%.
Oh man, what the fuck? Now I've done like I've done the one where like you sneeze and something in your throat is messed up, and so like hurts to swallow for a few days. And I've done the
You get
one
that
where I've
like
sneezed.
pop or whatever that
Yeah,
happens in your throat.
what
It's
in the
just like
fuck
I don't
even
know
is
what
that?
what popped, but ow!
I think I ruptured my fucking esophagus or
I have
something.
no
Like,
idea what that
what
is.
is going on there?
Yeah,
I broke my sneeze bone, whatever the fuck that is.
yeah, yeah.
But then there's the one where like you do something to your back, like you sneeze and something something in your back decides that that's not what it wanted at that point in time and tries to leave the chat. Like seriously, and it's some of the worst pain in the world. Like you can't. It just completely immobilizes whatever area of the body it affects.
Yeah, I've always like kind of held my sneezes in. I don't know why. It's not something I
Ugh,
like consciously decided to do. It's just like what happens when I sneeze, right?
God.
I like kind of hold them in a little bit, and sometimes I'll do that, and it almost feels like someone takes me and rolls me into a ball, like an armadillo or something, where like my whole back like just pops from like the back of my neck all the way down to my butt, and it
Oh
is just
God.
pain, just radiates pain all around my back for a little while. So yeah, I've definitely done that.
That can't be good for you. I
Probably
can't. I
not.
don't know. When we were kids, they would always tell me that like if you hold your sneezes in, your eyes could explode, or like it could
Hmm.
do I don't
Your
know
eyes
some
could
type
pop
of
out or some shit. Yeah.
horrific bullshit, whatever bullshit they wanted to make up to get you to act right when you were a kid. Um,
Hmm.
but like that's one of the ones that I might believe because it kind of feels that way. I've tried to hold in a sneeze before, and it seriously feels like something's going to come out of a place that I don't want it to come out of. Whether I'm going
Your
to
whole
shit
body
myself
seizes up.
or my
Hmm.
eardrums are going to like explode. I don't know. It feels really, really bad. So the fact that you do that habitually blows my mind. That
It's
cannot be
just
good for
how
you.
it seems.
That has to take some form of time off of your life doing that shit.
Probably. I try sometimes if I know one's coming, I'll like consciously try to not like stifle it. And sometimes that works, and I'll sneeze, and I feel like that's a lot easier. But yeah, sometimes, especially if it sneaks up on me, I like hold it in, and then your whole body, it feel like it's so weird. Your whole body feels like it's under pressure, like like every
Fuck
bit of your
yeah.
body, like someone is pumping you up with a gas pump or something. It's just like the explosion of pressure in the body is super painful.
That sounds terrible. And you choose to do that.
I do not choose to do that. It just happens. I sometimes have the capacity to choose not to do it, which is
Oh,
helpful,
okay.
but most of the time it just happens, and I'm like, ah, no.
That sounds absolutely terrible. And especially
Yeah,
like it's probably especially painful, like you said, post 30. Cause I don't think that there's any, when you have a birthday, everyone's like, do you feel any different?
you
Or at
feel
least they
older yet?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they sound around here. And they probably sound different in other parts of the world. But I feel like that's
yeah.
probably a pretty common question. And the answer for me is always fucking no. Like, no, I don't feel it. It's just another fucking day, grandpa, or whoever, I imagine
Hmm.
grandpa in my head. Um, but when I turned 30, that was the one. I even like, I remember that this was 6 years ago at this point. And I remember it pretty clearly to this day that yes, I did feel like distinctly different. I don't know.
Hmm.
It was, it was more mental than anything probably, but like the feeling was there. It felt very physical.
Maybe.
And
Yeah, I
as the months
remember.
went on and I started to hurt myself in the gym, my back or my leg or my shoulder or whatever it was, then it definitely felt physically very different.
Yeah, I remember waking up like on my 30th birthday and for the first time ever thinking to myself, I do feel older.
Yeah,
Like I've never thought that before, but like today for whatever reason, I do feel older.
yeah. Unfortunately, like not any wiser, not any better, just fucking
Just
older,
older.
which is a
Hmm.
terrible, terrible feeling. It's something that takes the whole day to get over. I promise you, it's pretty crazy. If you're not 30 yet, if you are 30 or over 30, then you probably know
You
what we're
know
talking
exactly
about.
what we're talking
You know
about. Yeah,
exactly what we're
you
talking
do. I know
about.
you do. I see
I'm
all the memes, every meme about it, right?
But I'm wondering if the same thing happens at any other ages. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
I bet
30 was a big one. Like 40 also kind of feels like a big
they
one
say
to me.
40 is a big one.
Like honestly, every decade after 30, probably up until like 60ish, feels like a big one. Like 40 feels like a big one. 50 definitely feels like a big ass
50's got to
one.
be a big one.
You know what
Yo,
I
let me
mean?
ask you this because this has come up for me, and I feel like I've been wrong about this my whole life. I found out a
Okay.
few years ago that I think I was wrong. But let me ask you, without any like influence, what age? You've heard the phrase "over the hill," right?
I have. Yeah.
What age is your over the hill birthday?
So it's funny because I think I've also been wrong about this my whole life because someone
Okay,
relatively recently corrected me. To me, it was always 50,
50. Okay.
but I guess like the correct one is 40.
See, I always thought it was 40, and I have been told it was 50.
Really?
Yeah, and I've seen cards like "Happy 50th Birthday" officially over the hill,
Yeah,
and like
over the
balloons
hill.
and stuff around 50. Yeah,
Exactly.
but
And
I had
that's why I
always heard
thought
it was
too,
40.
is
Yeah,
this might be one of those, what is it called? The Mandela effect?
yeah, it's actually
Um
45. We're both wrong. It's like right in the middle.
what is the over the hill age? Over the hill is an idiom traditionally used to describe someone often in their 40s or 50s who's considered past their prime or starting to decline in physical and mental ability, while 40 is frequently cited as the over the hill age, reflecting the midpoint of an 80-year lifespan. Many now consider it to be 50 or older, with some, like baby boomers, pushing that perception close to 75.
Mm,
So traditional age is 40 years old.
okay.
Historically, the most common age to have an over the hill party. Shifting perspective, frequently cited to be 50, the half century mark. So I guess like whichever one you want it to be, but traditionally it's
It's
40.
yeah.
And
Okay.
that's what confused me, is because I always thought it was 50. I had seen, and I guess it's because they make merchandise for both. Reading
It
this,
seems
they
like they
probably
do.
make merchandise for both. I had always
Hmm.
seen merchandise for 50 being the over the hill age, the black balloons, the cards, all that fucking bullshit. And then
Hmm.
someone, maybe not relatively recently, maybe someone who is older, right, that has the more tenured experience with it, told me that it was 40, and that seems to be the traditional like overall age.
Yeah. I remember seeing 40 when I was like young, and then I got
Yeah,
older and mentioned over the hill to somebody being 40, and they were like, "That's not 40, that's 50." And I was like, "What?"
yeah. See, and
Yeah.
the fucking thing of it is, you were both right, and that's okay. It's more than
Yeah.
two people can be right about a thing.
Maybe people are going to live to 100 now more than they live to 80. And that, like, back in the day, people only lived to 80, but now people are living to 100. So it's 50.
It feels that way. It definitely feels that way. Probably
Fingers
not me.
crossed.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look, I'm hoping to get there.
I am I hoping to, I think we spoke about this a little bit when we spoke about
We did. Yeah.
immortality.
I'm a long life person. You're like
Listen, man, there's
I'm here for a finite life.
absolutely not only here for a finite life, but especially as I get older, I'm gonna want that shit to end pretty soon. I've already told my wife, if I get to a point where I can't wipe my own ass, take me out to the back. You know what I mean? Take me behind the shed.
Yeah.
If I have gotten to the point where I have done this in whole and I am in diapers down here at this end, take me out. Just
Mm.
put me in a cell, bury me down there real deep with a bottle of whiskey, and just let the oxygen run out. You know what I mean? Because it's time. It's time. A bottle of whiskey and probably a couple of fucking diapers, because you know it's gonna get messy.
That sounds like a specifically horrific way to die, to be honest. Just trapped in a box
Yeah, I mean,
underground.
it can be a big box. I never said little box. It can be a
Okay.
relatively big box.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Fair enough. I guess that makes it better.
I
Just
don't know.
slowly
Hey, listen,
suffocating.
it's what I came up with at the time that it came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I don't think up this stuff. I don't sit around thinking about
I
how I
don't
want my wife to
contemplate
kill me. I
how
just know that I
yeah.
just know that I want it to happen when I reach a certain milestone.
Yeah. I think that was like, there were a lot of cultures. I think especially back when we were in like tribal and feudal eras where like, honestly, up until maybe 100, 150 years ago, there wasn't a ton of really quality care for people as they got older. They were like cultures that kind of developed a ritualistic, hey, you're old enough now that like you're not really a net benefit to anybody. Like maybe just intentionally die kind of a situation. You know what I mean? There's like, I think Norse culture is like mildly famous for this. I always see jokes about like the Norse people when they hit like 70 or something like that would go jump off a cliff or something. And like, while that's kind of horrible, and I don't think you should put a strict age limit on it, I do think quality of life should be considered. And we have a tendency,
Definitely.
yeah, to just keep people alive for the sake of them being alive. And it's like,
Yep.
maybe we can let them go. That's a natural part of everything, right? We need to be less opposed to it.
Yeah, less attached overall, I think.
Yeah.
It is we boy, we push people through some bullshit, man, that you know, they say that they're grateful for being around, I feel like, when you talk to people who have like I don't know, made it through some shit or are still alive through a bunch of shit. But like,
Mm-hmm.
what's the size of grateful? You know what I mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
if we're sizing grateful like around 30, you know, I'm hurting, but I'm like, you know, supersized French fry grateful. Like
Super
around
size
90,
French fry grateful.
around 90, like the type of grateful I am is going to be like the not even a size of fry, man. Like I've got a couple little of them like
Just like,
hard pieces,
yeah,
some little
you
hard
got
crumbs down in the bottom of the fucking
just
bag.
a
Like
couple of
that's
those little overcooked little sliver
yeah,
fries.
that's about how great. Don't get me wrong, still grateful. I still got some little grateful pebbles down in there, but not very many, bro. Not very many, and they don't taste too good either.
Yeah, yeah. All of this to say, I think be outside and be more active. Is that our message?
Is that what we were
Is
talking?
that
I don't
where
even
we're
know what we
going?
were talking about. I don't know.
I'm not sure. We lost the plot somewhere in there, but we'll bring it back. We got back.
Hey, we don't have a plot around here. We just sit around and talk. We don't have a person to take down notes for us, take down my own notes to even remember what the fuck we were talking about. And you know what? I didn't take a single note. I don't even know what we were talking about. We
It's all
started
right.
with video games and somehow got all the way to I don't want to live past a certain quality of life point because it's not an age. Just I don't want to live
Right.
to a certain deterioration of the quality of my life.
Which those two topics feel inherently related, right?
Maybe if your quality of life is tied to how much time you get playing video games, hey, listen, when you're
That's not a
fucking
bad one,
when you're
honestly.
90 some odd years old and you can't do anything but sit in your bedpan and shit on yourself, you got a lot of time to play fucking video games.
Yeah,
You
if
can
I
be
can still
inside a
play
lot.
Blueprints, I'm gonna be here for it. I'm gonna
Oh
keep me
yeah, but
alive.
fuck that. Because the older I get, the less patience I have. I'm telling you, that motherfucking game. I'm almost done playing it right now. I have never been closer to the end, and I've almost run out of patience at this point.
Well,
I
the end.
yeah, that makes it that doesn't make it any fucking
It
better.
makes it worse.
That is way worse, way worse. No, I understand that there's like other stuff to do, more stuff to do. I found stuff now that I know I can get to the end, quote unquote. Fuck you for that.
Mhm.
I've noticed that there are like entire puzzles that I haven't completed that I are not necessary for me to complete to get there. It's like I
Mhm.
know that there's other stuff to do. I don't know if I have the patience, not only to make it to the end that I know about, but to be a person who subjects myself to the horror of this game for long enough to complete any of those other peripheral things that need to be completed.
And it's a lot. Yeah. The stuff you deal with to get to room 46, the final room, is significantly less frustrating than the stuff you have to deal with after it. So it's fine for
Wonderful.
that to be a stopping point if that's where you
That's
want to get to.
that sounds like my station. That sounds like exactly where I'm gonna get off. Um, but honestly, and this is coming around full circle, maybe half circle, semicircle, if you like. People who like deny themselves the chance to play video games because of whatever stereotype or meme that you read that day that makes you feel like you need someone's approval to be able to do the things that you want to do in life. You don't.
Hmm.
Um, like you're missing out on honestly a lot of like masterpiece artwork. I'm not saying that Blueprints is one of those. I do think it's a really cool
I
game,
am.
but overall, like the amount of work and development that goes in collaboration that go into these video games, and the amount of art, actual art that is created. Because I mean, if we're talking about traditional art, right? There's drawing and like traditional art pieces in video games. There are things that are
Hmm.
like manually created. There's storytelling and writing in video games. There's acting in video games, and oftentimes music design and singing.
Music,
Like
yeah.
it's all of these things put together, right, in an experience that you actually get to discover it like as you're experiencing it. So honestly, like you're denying yourself access to some of the most masterful artwork that's been created modern day if you're not playing video games, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think especially in the music for video games. I think video games present such a unique challenge to like musical scores. Movies and stuff don't do quite as much because there's like a fixed runtime. There's a fixed amount of time that any one experience is going to be happening. Where like video games, you don't know how long a player is going to be in a specific scenario, and you need music to be just as impactful from the moment they walk through the door into that scenario for the 6 to 8 to 15 hours it's going to take them to get through that scenario. And like, that's an insane thing to do.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't thought about it in that frame, but honestly, it's almost like mathematical. It's almost to the point
Hmm.
of being an engineer to not only create music that can last an infinite amount of time, depending
Hmm.
on what the scenario that is called for, but also something that like adds to the situation without being the focal point of the
Hmm.
situation, right?
Hmm.
So I think that there's such a beautiful balance to be struck there. And, thinking about it, you remember Dylan Love, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm doxing him. Maybe I'll go back. Thinking about it,
Yeah.
you remember Dylan, right? Actually, it should be fine because like at this point he's a fucking public figure. He was part of the team that wrote the music for Star Wars Outlaws, which
No
was
way.
really really cool. Yeah, he like went to the award ceremonies, whatever awards they have for like video game music and whatnot. And I think
Hmm.
he's found kind of a niche of developing music for video games. I know that he always wanted to do movies. I think he's done like a couple of smaller films, but he's really like found an opportunity developing music for video games, which I think is cool. And now that like you've mentioned it, a really tough job.
Yeah, really challenging. Sorry, hold on.
Is that
The
straight up
Frenchie's back
snoring going
here.
on back
It's
there?
the Frenchie, and she's got her little steak thing that she likes to chew super loud. So give me a second.
No, Dylan Love, kind of making it overall in video game music, which again, overall a tough job to have. I think,
Yeah,
super creative job to have.
I can kind of see it for him. He was always extremely musical. I remember him getting a little like early day music, like MIDI keyboard apps and stuff on your phone. And he could just sit there. He'd have like 7 buttons and he could turn out like a dope song
A
off just
full
those
ass
7
song.
buttons. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. He was always, I was very envious of his musical talent.
That guy, he told a lot of stories overall. Some stories that I'm not sure were true or not. Some stories that he would tell to a group and then go back and be like, "That was all bullshit. I just wanted to see how them people would react." Um, but one of the first things he told me when we were like getting together and making music and kind of going on this music discovery journey together was that he had synesthesia, and
Mm.
so he had like sound color, or like sound light synesthesia, so sounds would like make him see colors, and he enjoyed like writing music and composing music by the colors that he saw and putting things together that like looked cool when he heard them. So I always thought that that was like, if true, was like a really interesting texture to his personality, and the fact that he always liked taking like odd end sounds. Like I remember him talking about taking like chains and like a aluminum trash lid, or like the sound of a chainsaw chain like against cement, and folding those into his music. So just really overall kind of an interesting guy, maybe operating on a level that, as into music as I am, creating and otherwise, could never reach, because I just colors don't make me see sounds, or sounds don't make me see colors. Whichever whichever way, I can see sounds, I can smell colors. He's that guy.
Yeah, 100%. That's something I realized relatively quickly into my like musical journey, like getting into being a musician. You meet and experience other people who operate just like they're built for it. You know what I mean? Like they just
Yeah.
like they came out the womb just musical as fuck. It could just make music right off the bat. It's like I'll never be there. I will never. I can spend the rest of my life dedicated to this. I will never understand it the same way this person does.
Nope.
See, I was a little disheartening. I was like, maybe this isn't for me. This isn't my path.
It does hurt. It does hurt. But hey, listen, there are different styles for different people.
Very
Um,
true.
Overall, right? I think, did we discuss like only like 95% of people in the world are supposed to be able to sing? So like, what makes a good singer really? It's the person that can lean into their own genre and speak to people. So
Hmm.
I think people that are even born or made for that sort of thing could do this their entire lives and just not find the niche that makes them, whatever it is that they're supposed to be.
Yeah, very true. No matter what talent you're born with, it's not. That's not all you need to be
Yeah,
successful.
absolutely. Somehow we
Hmm.
got to, like, we somehow regressed into previous episodes by
I
talking
know
about games
we
being
went back an
masterpieces.
episode.
We did. We did. We had a whole episode
Mm,
about that kind of shit. If you haven't seen it yet, go back and watch it. It was actually pretty
check it
good,
out.
I think. We have good episodes, we have bad episodes. I think that was a pretty good one overall.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But actually, that's a perfect flow into the game
Ooh,
time that I had planned for us today,
game
which is
time.
actually I wanted to do like a finish the lyrics type thing,
Ooh,
which,
okay.
believe it or not, I googled finish the lyrics and went to, I don't know how many links, blue links, in I
Mm.
don't know how many pages of Google searches, but like there's really not one that is not like an
Oh,
app that you
dang.
have to download on your phone. But I found some like standalone quizzes. We'll start with one. I think maybe we'll like go back and forth, alternate. Maybe I'll keep score this time. You know what? I will keep score.
Okay.
We'll put a
I'm
D over here for Dax, and we'll put a D over here for dumbass. And
DA. That's DA to you, sir.
yes,
Uh,
perfect. Capital
how else
D,
would we
capital
tell the
A,
difference between
dumbass.
Dax and dumbass?
Perfect. I've got this
Uh,
quiz pulled up. We'll alternate. We'll do the
okay.
things.
What was that
Um,
show? There's like it's called like Singing Bee or something. It was kind of like this.
there's Singing Bee, and there's also, I think it's just called Finish the Lyric or Guess
Oh,
the
okay.
Lyric or something. And I had a friend, another friend, this guy from high school, Zach Stone. He ended up being like a half realtor, half country singer, lives in Nashville. And he
Okay.
was on Guess the Lyric. I'm sorry, Zach, I didn't watch your episode. I don't know if you won. But he was like me. He
Yeah.
was like a musical theater kid in school, just
Mhm.
like really, really loved music overall, hence being a kind of a country singer.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
And
Mhm.
just like me, kind of a rolling jukebox, which I'm saying that now and I'm about to get owned in this game probably. But there's very few things people could say to me that don't remind me of a song. And if I know you well enough, I'm going to sing it right in your fucking face in the middle of whatever you're saying to me. And I'll probably be
Yeah.
listening to you. But I will
Mm.
bust out in song right. And yeah, maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right in your fucking face. Cause I
It's
have
questionable if you're listening, even if you're not singing. To be honest.
that's very fair. That's very fair. You know why? Because the song's happening in my head and
It's
I have
just
a hard time
happening.
concentrating on both things. Yeah. It's happening either way. It's just a choice as to whether or not I sing it full fucking voice or right in your face.
That's funny. If I know
Okay.
the song, I typically am pretty good with remembering lyrics for things. So I hope I'll do good at this.
I hope I will too. I also like misremember or like remember the lyrics that I mishear a lot. And like I'm
Yeah.
not unless I'm trying to sing the song, like actually sing the song, I'm not the type of person that goes and looks it up. So there are a lot of songs in my head that just have sounds that maybe are not words. And
Yeah.
I will sing them in the shower with those sounds as loud as I want. But now we might expose that here with this quiz. We'll see.
Yeah, let's see. My problem is I probably just won't know most of the songs.
That could also happen. I like to think I have a pretty expansive music dictionary, but also there's a lot of like popular songs that just never made it
Mhm.
in there because again my Spotify listening age is 70 fucking 7. So if it came out in the last 10 years and it's not Kendrick Lamar, I probably don't know it.
That's funny.
All right, let's check it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You're gonna go first. Wow, this is fucking easy. Um,
Mhm.
the lyric is forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to blank?
Live forever,
Mm-hmm.
forever and ever. Yeah.
Well done. That is one for dumbass. 1 point.
Do I need to pull this up too so I can ask you stuff?
No, it's fine. It doesn't. It's like a multiple choice thing. So,
Oh, okay.
if I guess it wrong, I guess I'll guess it until I get there. I don't know. We'll figure it out here in a sec. Um, Sometimes I feel like everybody is blank.
I think I know what this is. Do you have like an answer bank or is it just blank and you got to fill it in?
I have an answer bank, but if this is my question, I have no idea. Um, the answer bank is a sexy baby, an anti-hero, a monster on the hill, or a problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what song this is. Those are all those are all lyrics from the same song.
I feel like this has got to be my guess. There's no way I've heard this song. There's no fucking way I've ever heard this
You
song.
might have at least clipped. At least clipped.
I doubt it. I doubt it. My Spotify listening. Do you understand? Not only is my Spotify listening age 77, but that also means that my TikTok algorithm is about
It's just
77.
around there.
It's
Yeah, fair
about
enough.
that. Like I'm getting my
Fair
TikTok
enough.
algorithm serves me AI covers of popular songs, but it's like 60s or 70s soul. Like
Versions of it. Yeah,
that's what
that's
my
fair.
algorithm pops up with. So
I don't know
probably
the
not.
name of this song, but I know the lyric and I know who sings it.
I feel like the answer has to be a problem. So I'm going to click it.
It is not. It is a sexy
Oh,
baby.
it doesn't tell me.
Oh, well, the answer is a sexy baby, and that's a Taylor Swift song.
Oh well, no wonder. Do I look like a fucking Swifty to you?
Right? No,
Am I am
it's
I the usual form of a fucking Swifty? Probably
yeah.
not.
I think to the T.
To the
Yeah. What is
T.
it?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby, and I'm a monster on the hill.
Oh wow. So it was like the rest.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, the other options were just different sections of that same part in the song.
Well, shit, I would have been screwed even if I had heard it. There's no way I'd be able to sort all that out.
That's the "It's Me, I'm the Problem, and It's Me" song. I don't know what it's called, but
That doesn't resonate with me whatsoever.
well, you're welcome for that.
Yeah, thank you for that, Kevin.
Right
I'll
now,
take
look,
that
I'm
home.
2-0, and you 0-1. So
Well, right now you're 1-0 because that was my question. Even though you knew
we
the
don't
answer.
get to steal.
No, there's no stealing mechanic in here.
Okay, yeah, convenient.
There are specifically 20 questions, so I guess it'll be like a 10-10. Whoever's got the most, you might win this game,
Okay.
Kevin. This might be.
I'm starting off stronger than
Would
you.
this be like
at the
win
moment.
number 2 for you? Yeah. Okay. Calm down. We're on question number 3, bro.
Ooh,
Listen.
ooh, okay.
look how excited you are that you could win a fucking game finally. You fucking asshole. There's no way. I'm locking in. I'm
Hey,
locking
let's do it.
in.
Next question.
All right. Next question. Let me be your ruler. You can call me blank. And if you would like, since I can see the answer bank, I can give you the answer.
Yeah, that would be
banks in
great.
there.
It would be
All
great
right.
if I had the answer bank.
So again, the lyric, let me be your ruler. You can call me blank. The answers are anytime, anything, royalty, or queen bee.
Queen Bee.
Yeah. I knew that one.
Yeah.
I knew that one. You couldn't live through the era that song was out without hearing that song.
100%. Yeah.
What Lord? Was it?
I think so.
The name
Yeah.
of the person? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Okay. So my lyric is look at this trove, blank untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Look at this trove, blank untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? The answers are stories, wonders, secrets, and treasures.
Mm.
I feel like, oh, damn. I feel like if I look at this grammatically, I think this feels like a Disney song to me. And if I'm looking at this grammatically, it's got to be either stories or secrets, right? It's either stories untold or secrets untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? I wish it told me if I was right or wrong. Do you know this lyric?
I do not, but I'm happy to Google it real quick. It seems familiar. Like I feel like I should know it.
Okay. My answer is going to be my answer is going to be stories. Stories untold.
I looked it up. I did not know this song. It's an older song, 1989.
1989. What song is it?
Yeah. Did you already pick?
I did.
You are correct. This is from
Yes.
The Little Mermaid.
I was Disney. Is that Disney?
Oh no, you're not. You're correct about it being Disney. You're not correct about it being stories or secrets, whichever one of those two you picked.
Fuck.
The answer is treasures.
Treasures Untold. Treasures Untold. Who the fuck wrote that?
I don't know who wrote it. Jodie Benson sang it.
Treasures Untold doesn't even make any fucking sense.
This is the I Wanna Be Where the People Are. It's that song.
Part of your world?
Part of your world. Yeah, yeah. Literally looking at it and looking at the name right here.
My, la, 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 la. Yeah, so that's the... So it's Treasures? Treasures Untold?
Treasures Untold, yeah.
That's fucking stupid. Doesn't make any grammatical sense. And now I'm just gonna get angry. I guess this is another rage game for me because now I'm just
There you
pissed
go.
off.
Yeah. But I'm learning that rage games are just games you're bad at.
By the way, haven't known a single one of mine. Have known every single one of yours, hands down.
Mm.
Have known every single one that you've gotten right so far.
Every single one of the two of mine.
Well, I'm looking at the one that you have next, and I know this one as well.
Okay,
And you
because
probably
it's
do as well.
not a cheat.
Okay. This is you should be able to get this without the bank, I think. Since you've been gone, I can blank for the first time.
I can't breathe for the first time.
Yeah.
As soon as you said it, since you've been gone.
Yeah, just you can't say the words without hearing it. You cannot say the words without hearing it.
100%. That's
Wow.
Kelly Clarkson, right?
I'm about to start accusing you of getting this handed to you. Yes, that was Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, because I made this quiz.
Yes, you're honestly.
And I stuck it onto whatever website you're on right now.
It feels like it. It feels like this WikiHow quiz was the.
He'll never see this coming.
Yeah, he'll never know. I think this was written. I don't know. This was written like 5 years ago at this point. So 5 years ago. No. Yeah. Oh, updated January 2026. You did come in here. You knew. He's like, Dax is going to pick guess the lyrics.
I'll give him a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, that was it. You knew what order I was going to pick and everything. Yeah. Perfect. Fucking ass. All right. Oh, I think this one I know. The lyric is, make it last forever, blank never ends. Do you know the song? Make it last forever. Friendship never ends.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to be my lover.
You gotta get with
Spice Girls. Spice Girls. You're not going to get me with a Spice Girls song, bro.
Love a Spice Girls classic.
Ooh. This is one that might be a misheard lyric. You probably know it. But I think this one is misheard quite often. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Blank all the time.
Shit. Yeah, because I definitely have just a sound. Yeah, give me a word.
I'm telling you, this is one that's just a sound. This is one that's just a sound.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah. Give me a word bank.
We've got crying, lying, begging, and whining.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Crying, lying, begging, whining.
I'm trying to use context clues here with the rest of the song, and I'm thinking it's a lion.
Are you?
That's my guess. That's what I'm sticking with.
You're sticking with lion.
I genuinely don't know. I 100% have a sound. If I were to guess without a bank, I probably would have said riding all the time, because that's
really?
That's what plays in my mind. Yeah, but my guess based on the context is lying.
See, I also think based on the context that it's lion, but in my head the sound crying comes out. I don't know. I feel like there's a C the R in there.
It might be crying. It doesn't tell you if I'm right or not.
It doesn't.
Okay, I'll look it up. Because it's gonna drive me nuts too now. Lyrics, please.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Blank. It's crying, son of a bitch.
It's crying
all the time.
Oh man. See, I would have second guessed myself. I also would have guessed lying.
No friend of mine.
Okay.
Damn.
So you're saying there's a chance. There
is. Yeah, I got one wrong.
Okay. Well, that's fine because I'm about to get this one wrong. I don't know that I don't know that. I think I can hear this song in my head, but I don't even know that I know where the song is from. The lyrics are, "I come home in the morning light. My mother says, when you gonna blank?" The answer bank is, "Do what I say, do what's right, live your life right, or follow your dreams." I think this is, I don't know who it's by, but I think this is Girls Just Want to Have Fun. I come home in the morning light. My mother says, blank, 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 blank.
This is
Na
Girls
na
Just Want to
na
Have
na
Fun.
na 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 na. Oh yes,
And
just
girls, they
wanna have
want
fun.
to have fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, girls just want to have fun.
Mm. Just
Mm-hmm.
wanna have fun, girls.
Girls
Just wanna have.
want to have.
Okay, so I come home in the morning night. My mother says you. It's
Now
either
that I
live your
know,
life. It's
I
either
couldn't
live your
clock
life
what
right or
song
do
it
what's
was.
right.
I couldn't clock what the song was. Once you told me what the song was, even though I looked it up, I think I'd have got it. I think you'll get there.
When you gonna? When you gonna? I haven't heard this song in so long, and I don't even know how many syllables there are in the thing that I'm trying to guess, like in the actual song.
Okay.
I feel like "Live Your Life Right" is too many syllables. I feel like "Do What's Right" I sounds. Damn it! I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta pick.
I'm gonna guess "Live Your Life Right" because I think my first instinct is correct. "Live Your Life Right." I picked it. Am I right?
That is correct.
Oh,
Live
fuck
your life
yes.
right.
Fuck
Mama dear,
yes.
we're not the fortune
Ooh.
it was.
Woo.
Girls just want to have fun. Good job.
Finally. Finally, I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I'm gonna see. Set
We're
my
tied.
Spotify age. I'm only guessing the old ones correctly.
Yeah, when did this song come out?
Before we were born. Has to be. What, like 70 some odd?
I
80,
don't know. Yeah.
84. It had to be somewhere in there. Like 70s, 80s.
83.
83. Hey, I was really close with my 84 guess.
You were. Too bad
Um,
that's not the game.
Once again, I get to be pissed off because I think you have a gimme here. Ugh,
Okay.
you have such a gimme here, bro. I don't even think you have a gimme here. I know you have a gimme here. This is such bullshit.
I
Um,
mean, girls just want to have fun's a pretty gimme.
Bro, get out of here. Not hold on. Listen to what the fuck I'm about to say. And
Okay, say it.
I'll
Say it. Say
first
it.
off,
Say it.
first no,
Say it.
hold on. First
Quit. No,
off,
you
because
defend
I'm
it too.
pissed off.
Get to
No, fuck that. I'm pissed off now. First off, I'm gonna tell you what the fuck is a gimme. Okay, you don't tell me what the fuck is a gimme. I tell you what
Didn't
the
you
fuck
get
is a gimme.
Royals? No, wait, I got
No,
Royals.
you got Royals, bitch.
You got a Taylor Swift song, which is a gimme for like 80% of the world.
No, bro, and I'm the fucking 20%
most
asshole that has no
popular
idea.
musician to ever live.
No, no, bullshit. Listen, I lived when Michael Jackson was still alive. Okay, there's no way Taylor Swift or Swift, either of those two bitches top that shit. Okay,
Ooh, she might.
listen,
We'll see.
there's no. Is there a statue of Taylor Swift somewhere in the world that we don't know
Probably.
about?
Probably.
Look it up. Taylor Swift statue. I bet there's not one.
When I type in Taylor Swift statue, it just shows the Christ the Redeemer in Rio with what I guess is like a Taylor Swift honored on Christ the Redeemer thing.
That's
Which is pretty funny.
that's weird. Yeah, Cristo
How big of a
Redentor.
pop star you got to get for them to paint your shit on top of Christ? On top of
That's
Jesus Christ, dude.
Nowadays, not too popular, honestly.
Okay.
Nowadays,
What's
not
the
too
song?
popular. All
What's
right,
the
so
song?
here's
You
the lyric.
complaining
Here's
about?
the lyric.
Mhm.
All that blank is gold. Only shooting
Yeah,
stars
all that
break the
glitters is
mold.
gold.
Okay,
Only
yeah.
shooting
Mm-hmm.
stars. This is actually specifically a gimme for me because this was the first song I ever karaoke'd before. I was obsessed with this song when it came out.
Bro, everyone in our age group knows all of the lyrics to that song.
Yeah, I could probably sing the whole song,
The
start to
whole
finish,
song
right now.
right now
Yeah,
on
hmm
command at any point in my life. Post that
yeah.
song being made popular, I could sing every single lyric to that song.
Everybody knows "All Stars" by Smash Mouth.
Um, damn,
All that
damn,
glitters is
damn it.
gold.
So I know
Only
this
shooting
song.
stars
I
break
know
the
this song.
mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. What is it?
Shit.
What is it? What's yours?
This is
You
one of
thinking
those
about it
songs
before you
where
saying it?
okay. This is one of those songs where I just have a sound in my head, bro. But it's I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I blank. I set fire
Fire
to the
to the
rain, watched
rain.
it pour as I. The choices are cried in vain, walked away, screamed your name, or touched your face. Right now, watch it pour as I screamed your name, walked away, cried in vain. I feel like it feels like walked away. It feels like walked away. But oh man.
This is hard because this is part of the chorus of the song, and it is different depending on
It
which
yeah,
chorus you are in. It
it
changes,
is. It
which is
is.
rough. Yeah.
But I
I
don't
looked up the lyrics. I had to find which section matched the lyrics you had so I knew what the answer was.
shit.
Because the other ones are potentially answers in different places of the song, but not the answer to this
To this
specific spot of the
specifically.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say walked away, man. I'm gonna say walked away because I feel like
Mm.
that's what I hear. And bro, oh man, I used to listen to this song so much.
Such a good song.
Adele was such a hit for
Such
such
a
a
good song.
long
This is
time.
such a prime Adele time too. Yeah.
I've chosen walked away.
But I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face.
Ah, that's
Well,
so
it
fucking
burned while I
stupid. It
cried
doesn't
because
even
I
sound
heard
good.
it
It doesn't even
screaming out
sound
your
good.
name.
You fucking
Your
Adele, fuck you.
name.
It doesn't even sound good. The lyric I picked sound better. God
Yeah.
damn it.
The
Fuck.
lyric you picked is close to the lyric later in the song. Yeah.
Ah, it's bullshit.
Burned while I cried. Yeah. Is what it says for the rest of the song.
Oh man, I'm starting to
Ooh,
run out of
watched it pour
chances
as
to
I
catch
touched
up
your
here.
face. Well, it burned while I cried. Oh no, it is watched it pour as I touched your face.
Okay, well, I chose walked away. So, is it that one?
No, it's not. It's touch your face.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank
So you're
you.
wrong. You're wrong again.
Perfect.
That's too wrong for you.
That is that's that's way
In
more
case
than
we're
two
keeping.
wrong for me. That's
Is it
way more than
okay?
two wrong. We're on question
I'm
11
glad you're
right
writing
now.
it down. I'm glad you're
And I
writing it down
have
because I have not been paying attention. Apparently.
yes. Well, currently I think you
Okay.
already know that you are winning. I am catching up. I'm getting there, but you are currently winning.
Okay.
Um this is a good one. This is a song that everyone's listened to, but probably don't choose to listen to all the time. We'll see.
Mm.
My again 77 over here, Spotify listening age. We'll see how old you are. Lyrics are now here you go again. You say you want blank. The answer bank is
hmm
what you lost, my love back, what you had, and your freedom. I'm actually gonna have to look it up to
Dang.
see if I'm right.
I feel like I know this song, but I can't. I can't get the like tune of it in my head.
Now here you go again. You say what you want. Oh, now here. Buh. I'm gonna get words right.
Don't accidentally tell me the answer here.
Now here you go again. You say you want blank.
What are the answer banks again?
Answer bank, what you lost, my love back, what you had, your freedom.
I think the answer is your freedom.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Fuck, man. How? How did
Is
you
that
do that?
right?
Do you even know what song that is? What song
I
is
think
that?
I do. Well, I couldn't tell you the name.
Who is it by?
I couldn't tell you, and I couldn't sing
You're a
it for you either.
fucking
But I
asshole.
think I know the
You're a
song. Tell,
fucking
tell me the
asshole.
name.
Just
Who
let you
sings
know.
it? I'll see if I can get the tune of it.
It's Dreams by
Okay.
Fleetwood Mac.
Okay, okay. Sam would be mad that I didn't know that, but
It's legitimately the first line of the song.
Samantha loves Fleetwood Mac.
As she should. Everyone should
Yeah,
love Fleetwood Mac.
I mean, yeah, they're great, but we listen to it frequently, so that's
Yeah,
probably
okay.
why I know
Wow.
that.
Yeah, no wonder you know it. That's great.
What's the
This
chorus
one.
of that song?
Oh, which one?
The Dreams. What's that song about? Is that the one?
Nothing happens when it changes. I don't know the
Oh
words.
yeah.
Something,
Place
something,
only
beady
love you
doo
when
doo
you're
boo new.
praying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Winners, they will come and they will go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Put it in your butt and then we'll know.
Good. If I got the Fleetwood Mac one wrong, I'd be in trouble. But okay,
Would you?
cool.
Okay. Well, damn. Missed opportunity. I need to write that down as a point for you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yikes, this
sir.
is looking bleak. This is looking bleak on my end. Although I know this one because it's hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. I already picked it. It's fine. Just write down there. Speaking of, have you still been watching The Sopranos?
Like 2 more episodes, but we've fallen off a little bit as of late. We
Oh,
haven't been watching
bastard.
like anything serious lately.
You got to get back into it. We'll talk about it one of these
Okay.
episodes. But yeah, you got to
Yeah.
get back into that shit. All right, here we go. This is this is one. This is one for sure. I don't know if you're gonna know this. I don't know if you listen. You probably, yeah, actually, maybe.
We'll see. We'll see.
Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that blank. The answers are tower, building, mountain, and cliff. Make sure that I'm right.
Is this that like song that was really popular by Stranger Things a couple years ago? That
Sure is.
if I only could, I'd make
Sure
a deal
is.
with God.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it's Mountain, but I'm not confident on this one.
Answers tower, building, mountain, cliff.
I'm going with Mountain. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Damn,
It is
what is
building.
it? Building. Son
It
of
is
a bitch.
building.
Okay.
Yeah, that one, honestly, a great song. Should have been popular, before Stranger Things, but like, yeah, Stranger Things kicked that shit off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A song that I have no idea. Oops, knocked the shit out of my microphone. Yeah, just beat that shit up. That's how mad I am. Damn it. All right. I am only one away from tying you though. So here we go. It's not going to be on this one. But you're so blank. I really don't get it. I guess good for you. First off, this is like not even great grammar. Whatever this song is, I don't know what the song is. The things that I can fill in the blank: unaffected, unsympathetic, pathetic, or dejected. But you're so blank. I really don't get it. I guess good for you. But you're so unaffected. You're so
Olivia
unsympathetic.
Rodrigo.
I don't even know who that is. Olivia Rodrigo. Is that Selena Gomez's sister? Who is that?
You've probably heard this song.
I don't think so. So, but you're so I feel like it's got to be unaffected or unsympathetic. I'm going to go with unaffected.
That's correct.
No way. It's the
Good
only one that
job.
made sense. It's the only. I
Yeah.
tried it. Oh, you're telling me there's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. Oh my gosh. That was the greatest
Yeah.
guess. What is the name of that song? Now I have to
The
go
song's
listen to
called
it.
Good for You.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, I honestly don't know who that is. Maybe I've heard it, maybe I haven't. I have no idea who Olivia
I think you
Rodrigo
probably
is.
have heard this. If I didn't have a million other songs in my head right now, I'd probably be able to sing a little bit of it for you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you've probably heard this song. This one was really popular.
Here's a really popular song that
I
I'm
think
not
it's like
sure.
a response to that Avril Lavigne song. Sorry. Go ahead.
Avril Lavigne. Isn't there like some conspiracy theory that Avril Lavigne isn't alive anymore, and the person that is
Oh,
Avril Lavigne is like not actually
not
Avril
her.
Lavigne? Yeah,
No, I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like I stumbled upon
That's
that
wild.
recently, but yeah, Avril Lavigne, a name that I feel like disappeared like early 2000s, and then is making some
Popping
kind of
back up.
comeback. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. This is a very popular song. I don't know that I know this lyric. Um, maybe I do, but here are the lyrics.
Hmm.
It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had, you're breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't ever gonna blank. The uh the blank could be shut you out, leave you now, shut you down, or cut you out. This one specifically I think is tough because I feel like this is one of those that changes in the
Mm-hmm.
song depending on where it is. And all of these, I believe, are lyrics in the song as well. So again, the lyric, it's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had, you're breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't ever gonna blank. Shut you out, leave you now, shut you down, cut you out.
Man, I'm leaning cut you out, but I'm having like I'm not confident about this one either, but I'm going to stick with it.
You're
Cut you
sticking
out.
with cut you out. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I have to check here because I have to see if I'm even correct.
Yeah. What is
I
the
hate it
song?
when you have to go to like Lyric Genius. It's Halo by Beyonce.
Uh, yeah, I'm not a big Beyonce person. Talking about extremely popular people that we both don't know. You don't know
Yeah,
Taylor Swift. I don't really know Beyonce.
it's it's uh
Shut you down. Shut you out.
shut you out.
Son of a bitch. Halo, halo, halo. Feel your halo, halo, halo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
that song was on
I've
the
heard the
radio for
song
so
for
long.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy song. Really good song.
Mm-hmm.
I often when I think of Beyonce, I think of the what is it? The To the Left song. To the left, to the left.
Everything you own in a box to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know the name of that song, but yeah.
Because she like that song is so nasty, bro.
Yeah.
She's digging into that dude. Like,
Yeah.
don't you ever get to thinking you are irreplaceable.
Yeah. It's
She's like, I got the other dude on the line right now. He'll be here in
yeah.
5 minutes, and all your shit's in the box to the left. By the way, if you want that shit, it's over there.
It's like that Erica Badu Call Tyrone song. Call
Exactly. Yeah,
Tyrone.
man. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yes, such a good song.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm stalling. I'm going to tell you why I'm stalling. Not only do these lyrics look absolutely fucking ridiculous, I ain't got no clue. I'm telling you right now, this
It's
is a
getting harder
guess.
as we get deeper in. The first few, I
This is
feel
a
like were a lot
guess.
easier than these.
Which is
Yeah,
crazy because we're getting to like more popular people, I feel like, as
you
we
would
get
think,
deeper, and it's
especially
getting
with
harder
Beyonce.
somehow. So here's one. Tell me if you know this.
Yeah.
Pink Pony Club. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
keep. Oh yeah.
100%. I know
Bro
what this
says
is. I
Pink
know every
Pony
word of
Club.
the
Already,
song.
what is this? My Little Fucking Pony? You some kind of brony?
Nope.
You know, I don't know about it. No,
No, you should know this. This is recent. This is relatively
my
recent.
ass, my ass. Pink Pony Club.
I had a Halloween costume around this.
Yeah, we go costuming together all the time. I should have known.
Yeah,
Fucking
whatever. What's the
asshole.
rest of it? Which lyric are you trying to guess?
All right. Will you let me finish? Will you
No.
let me finish now? No? Okay.
Go.
Well, let me
Go.
try a
Finish.
couple times.
Hurry.
We'll see.
Jeez.
All right.
Hurry up.
Pink. Okay, I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. Pink Pony Club. I'm going to keep on blank at the Pink Pony Club. The choices, which I feel like there's like only one here that makes sense to me, but so the choices are
It's honestly
dancing,
easy.
singing, hanging, or moving. I mean, if I'm going to the Pink Pony Club, I think I'm going to be dancing there. Hopefully. That's my guess. I'm saying dancing.
Sticking with dancing.
Sticking with dancing. What is it?
Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink
I was right.
Pony Club.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood.
What is that?
Yeah.
What is
It's
that?
Chapel Road, man. Pink Pony Club.
Bro, Chaperone, I have only seen in pictures.
Ah, fair enough. That song's a
saw-
bop. She's got a lot of songs that are bops. That one is definitely one of them.
I saw Chaperone in a picture of a suit of armor once. I was like, that's cool. And then I moved on with my life.
Yeah, I think I told you a little bit about her. Like it was like a VMAs performance or something where she does like
Yeah.
a full suit of armor and there's like
That
fire
was-
and crossbows and stuff.
Yep. Yep. You know, when your
Mhm.
friends send you videos and you're like, yeah, dude, I'll watch that. And then, you know, you don't.
Yeah,
That was one of those.
I feel like
I
that
think
was
you
such
sent me
an
that
easy
video.
one. Just because of the context of that made it relatively easy to land on what the word was going to be, even if you had never heard the song.
Oh, for sure. Like, what else do you go to a club
Yeah.
for?
Yeah,
Dancing.
I'm going to keep on
Right.
blanking at this club.
Yeah.
Dancing,
It's gonna be
probably.
dancing.
It's going to be
dancing.
90% dancing. Yeah.
Bro, I don't care if you're Chaperone or you're Nelly. The answer is always dancing.
It's dancing. Or Lady Gaga, right? It's always dancing.
Yeah, who the fuck ever, you know.
That was a giddy
Dope.
one.
We have 3 questions left.
Keep on dancing.
4. We have 4 questions left, including this one. We're on question number 17. And I got to tell you, with that answer, I have officially passed you by 1.
Not surprised. These last couple have gone the other way.
Here we go. Here's
Hitting me
one.
with Beyonce is rough. I don't listen to Beyonce.
Hitting you with Beyonce
unless it's,
was
like,
perfect.
on the radio.
Great. Tell me, Kevin. Let's go ahead and get this out on the internet. Who's the last black artist you listened to?
I listen to Toby Nwigwe all the time. I talk about him all the
Okay.
time.
You know
Like,
what?
are you talking about?
That's a fucking good one. That is a good one, bro. Oh, Toby
I
Nwigwe goes
love
hard.
Toby
Did you
Nwigwe,
see?
dude.
Did you see his collab with Chance the Rapper?
If it's really recent, no. If it was like
not
in the
really
last
recent.
year or last year,
I think
or
it's been the
yeah, I
last
think so.
year or half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, talk about a song that slayed me, that
Mhm.
absolutely like cut me open and left my insides on the floor where I was standing. That
Yeah.
was so impactful. Anyway, we could do a whole episode on Toby Nwigwe because damn,
Love.
I
Toby Nwigwe,
actually
dude.
we might do a whole episode on like artists that yeah, we'll do an episode. Fuck it. I
Okay,
can't think
all
of words
Yeah,
right now.
It's fine,
But
it's fine.
what I
Put a
can
pin in
think
it.
about,
We'll bring it back.
yeah, we'll put that on the thought board. This next song I've never heard of in my life, but let's see if you've heard of it. I Can Buy Myself Flowers. Oh, okay. I've heard this.
Write my name in the sand.
Okay, so
Talk to myself for hours.
Is my name the one?
If
that
that's
what you want?
the next part of
it's
that
right
is write
blank
my
in the
name in
sand.
the sand. Write my
Okay,
name in the
because
sand.
the answers are either your name, new songs, my name, or dreams.
No, it's my name for sure. 100%. This is Miley Cyrus. This is a song I think specifically to the Liam Hemsworth or whatever, her previous boyfriend, and it's referencing a Bruno Mars song.
Yeah, I know the Bruno Mars song. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite Bruno Mars songs.
I love Bruno Mars too. Yeah.
Right. It
Write
is my
my
name.
name in the sand.
Okay.
Talk to myself
You
for
have
hours.
you have tied it up. You've tied it
Yeah.
up with
As
3
soon
to
as
go.
I could buy myself flowers, I was like, yeah, I know that whole part. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. I'm feeling blank tonight. Cruising down the coast, going about 99.
Mm.
I don't I don't know that I know this song. The choices, okay, keys over there.
Sorry, I don't
We'll
really know
wait.
it.
We'll wait.
Yep, you're good.
Uh
You're good.
keys. Herp the keys. No.
Keys.
The thing
Keys.
the words, the lyrics that I could fill it in with: electric, magnetic, lost in thought, or ready to go. I'm feeling blank tonight. Cruising down the coast, going about 99. I'm feeling. I can't even. I don't. If I don't know the song, I don't know how many syllables.
Like what the cadence is, right?
Yeah, and that makes it really tough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling. I'm gravitating towards the one word answers here because it just feels like it would be better. I'm feeling either
Feels
electric or
like it would be better.
magnetic. I'm feeling electric tonight. Cruising down the coast, going about 99. I'm feeling. No, I'm feeling like cruising down the coast, going about 99. That's 11 syllables. So if I'm going to match 11 syllables, I'm feeling lost in thought tonight. Well, that's only 8. 8 to 11 would be rough. I'm feeling ready to go tonight. That's 10 to 11. Uh, I can't.
Is this it? Is this the make or break and decide who wins question, or we still got some more after this?
No, it's not. We still have 2 more after this.
Okay.
Right now we're
Okay.
tied.
Mm.
So if I get this right, I could put a lot of pressure on you to get the next
You could.
one right. Actually, if I get this one right, it puts pressure on you to get the next one right just to keep yourself alive. And then I would have to get the last one right to win. Otherwise, we would tie. If I get this
Mm.
one wrong, then the last 2 make the game. So my guess is I'm feeling. I don't know, bro. I'm feeling lost in thought. Right now, I feel lost in thought. So I'm going to say lost in thought tonight.
That is incorrect.
Okay, well, not surprised there because I have no fucking
Yeah.
idea what it even what is.
It's a
First of
Lana
all,
Del Rey song. Yeah.
okay, I don't know who that is. Okay,
Yeah.
what is the name of the song?
Summertime Sadness.
Oh shit, is that no, 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 summertime sadness? Is that song?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought that was just like an electronic song. I thought those were
It's,
the only
it
lyrics
might
to
have
that
been
whole song.
sampled for like an electric song
Oh,
or
maybe.
vice versa.
What is the
Yeah,
actual
it's
lyric?
I'm feeling electric tonight, cruising down the
That
coast,
was
going about
what I
99.
wanted to guess first, and then I talked myself out of the one word thing. Shit.
Okay, all right.
All
Final
right,
question for me, huh?
here we go.
No pressure.
Final question for you. Um, baby, cause in the dark, you can't see blank. And that's when you need me there. With you, I'll always share.
Man, I don't recognize this at all. What's my word bank?
Fancy cars, shiny cars, shooting stars, or broken heart.
What is it? Baby, cause in the dark?
Baby, cause in the dark, you can't see blank. And that's when you need me there. With you, I'll always share.
I mean, it feels like wait. Do I know this song? What's the word bank again?
The word bank is fancy cars, shiny cars, shooting stars, broken hearts. I feel like you're going to be mad when you get this wrong.
Yeah, because I'm probably going to get this wrong. Like the context of it really leans really heavy broken hearts. Like broken hearts make sense in what they're
Mm-hmm.
saying. Because I'll be there, you can't see broken hearts, blah blah. But something in my head is screaming shiny cars.
Okay.
So I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm gonna just listen to the voice in my head. It's probably wrong, but I'm going with shiny cars.
Shiny cars is correct.
What song is this?
That is Umbrella.
Under my umbrella. Okay, okay. That's crazy. I don't know what part of my subconscious was like, no, bitch, it's shiny cars. But like
It's
I
shiny
did. I
cars.
had because my knee jerk was definitely broken hearts. I was like, that makes
Yeah.
sense in the context and everything, but something in my head was like, shiny cars, shiny cars, shiny cars.
Man, I wanted so badly for you to get that wrong.
I was like, it's
So
so stupid.
badly.
I thought I was gonna get it wrong because I thought there was no way shiny cars made sense in the context of what was going on. I was like, this is probably wrong, but I'm gonna listen
It
to
was
that crazy
perfect.
voice.
And I knew you were going to be mad if you got this wrong because you used to sing the fuck out of this song all the
Mhm.
time. We would be just completely unrelated. We'd be sitting there playing video games, shooting the shit out of each other, and you would start singing Umbrella.
Under my umbrella, Ella,
Mm-hmm.
Ella, eh, eh,
Yep.
eh,
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna be singing it all day now too.
I
It's such a
know. It's
bop.
one of those. It's one of those songs.
Such a
It's one of those
bop.
songs that just
Ugh.
does not get out of your head for sure.
All right.
Riri
Well,
went crazy with that. So
yeah,
that brings us
true.
to the final question, which, if I get right, will result in a tie. So
Tie us up.
the
Yeah.
best we can do here is get out with the tie. Not the most exciting, but honestly, still nail biting. If I get this wrong, Kevin,
It's a win for me.
you win.
Put it in that
Um,
W column.
yeah, put it in the W column. I haven't gone back and added things up, but I think you need some marks in that column. We're on episode 7, and right now there are not very many marks in that column.
All right, you're delaying. Let's get to it. Let's
Okay,
get
all
to the
right, all
question.
right. I think I know this song. I
Ooh,
think I know this
dang.
song, and I will probably forever remember this song. Um, and I think you'll know why here in a second. I
Mm-hmm.
want your ugly. I want your blank. Oh shit! Hold on.
Okay, okay.
Hold on, because all of these words are actually lyrics, and now I have to remember. So
What's the word
the
bank?
the word bank
Yeah,
is disease, psycho, revenge, and design.
those are all lyrics.
Yeah, and like I I'm in your camp right now where I really want to say something, but there's a voice in my head that is like screaming something different. I want to say revenge,
Mm.
but there is a voice in my head screaming disease. Screaming disease. I know that this is Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. I will
This is
forever
bad
remember this
romance.
song. I used to know
Mm-hmm.
every lyric to this song.
God.
And it takes me back to when I played the Westbury Block Party and people went crazy over the Skrillex remix that I played as my
Mm-hmm.
encore. That was
That was
probably the
fun.
only time I'll ever get an encore in my life, unless like this music thing I'm doing right now pops off. But um, okay, I I want to say revenge, but I have to listen to the voice in my head because it worked out for you last time. And say disease.
Final answer.
Final answer.
I want your ugly. I want your disease. I
Yes.
want your everything
Yeah,
as
yeah,
long
yeah.
as it's free. I want
I
your
want your
love.
love.
Love,
Love,
love, love.
love,
I
love.
want
I
your
want your
love.
love.
Yeah.
Yes, boy. All right. Hey,
Yeah. Good
you
job.
know what? We were evenly matched. We were evenly matched, and we tied. The tie is
That's
scored.
fair. You fucked up on a Taylor Swift song. I fucked up on a Beyonce song. We both have apparently world famous, possibly the best to ever do it people that miss us somehow.
Yeah, I just am not a Taylor Swift listener at all.
I'm not really either, but it's hard to avoid her, honestly.
Uh,
Hard to
well,
avoid Beyonce too, to be fair.
that's very fair.
I
Very
remember
fair.
that sexy baby line though, because it's insane to me. Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby. What the fuck do you mean by that? What do you mean? Why are you saying
Is
sexy
that the Taylor
baby?
Swift song?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. See,
Yes.
even you saying that doesn't like it doesn't play to me.
It's so weird. That's such a weird lyric to me. But yeah.
Well, hey, a great way to end being tied over here.
Mm-hmm. I think we
Listen,
spent like a whole hour on that game.
well, because I mean, when it comes to music, man, you can't shut us up.
We gonna be
There's
talking.
no things. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be talking. We're gonna be singing. And if you enjoyed hearing us talk and sing, you know what? You should probably subscribe. We post every single fucking Monday, and if you can't find something in a week that trips your trigger, guess what? We will on Monday. You have all week to watch it,
Mm-hmm.
listen, whatever it is. And if you want to know when it's coming out, you should probably subscribe, follow wherever you're on YouTube,
Click
Spotify,
that little
Apple
bell.
Podcasts.
Get them
Click
notifications.
click the little bell, click the heart, give us some love, get the notifications all over. We're just glad that you're here. And we will see you next Monday. Thanks for coming by.
Bye everyone.